Hello everyone. Today I have brought you something very powerful. This video is for every person who feels the weight of life's noise and pressure and wishes to discover a calm space within themselves. It is about understanding the deep power of meditation and how it can make life healthier, calmer, and more meaningful. So let's start. Life in this modern world is filled with speed, noise, and endless activities. From the moment the alarm rings in the morning until we fall into bed at night, the mind hardly gets a chance to rest. There are assignments, jobs, responsibilities, phones ringing, messages arriving every second, traffic, deadlines, and constant pressure to do more and more. In this storm of activity, one question quietly waits: how can we find peace? How can a human being live fully, happily, and calmly when the world around seems so restless? The answer is not hidden in something new or complicated. The answer is as old as humanity itself. It is meditation. Meditation is not about running away from life or leaving everything behind. It is not only for saints sitting in caves or monks living in the mountains. Meditation is for every human being: children, students, workers, mothers, fathers, elders, and even leaders. It is the art of being still, the science of calming the mind, and the practice of meeting ourselves face to face. When the mind is noisy, life feels heavy. When the mind is calm, life feels beautiful. Even in the middle of challenges, meditation is that gentle bridge that leads from noise to silence, from stress to peace, from confusion to clarity. When we hear the word meditation, some may imagine people sitting cross-legged with closed eyes for hours. Others may think of chanting or rituals. But meditation, in its truest essence, is very simple. It is the practice of being present. It is the art of paying attention to the now, without letting the mind run wildly into the past or rush blindly into the future. Meditation teaches us to pause, to breathe, to see, and to feel. It shows us that happiness is not something to be chased far away. It is something that can bloom right here within us if we learn how to look. Think about the mind for a moment. Every day, thousands of thoughts flow through it like a river. Some thoughts are useful, many are unnecessary, and some are painful. If we never learn to control this river, it will carry us away, and we will feel lost. Meditation gives us the ability to step out of the river for a while. It allows us to stand on the bank and simply watch the thoughts flowing by. Slowly, we begin to see that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness behind them. This realization is the beginning of freedom. The power of meditation is not something that appears overnight. It grows slowly, like a tree. At first, the practice may feel strange. The mind may resist sitting quietly. Thoughts may become louder when we try to silence them. But with patience and practice, a transformation begins. The tree of meditation spreads its roots deep into the soil of our being. It grows branches of calmness, leaves of clarity, and fruits of joy. Those who meditate regularly discover that life becomes lighter, clearer, and more beautiful. Meditation also heals the body. Science has proven again and again that stress is the root of many illnesses. High blood pressure, anxiety, depression, headaches, and even heart problems often come from stress. Meditation reduces stress in a natural way. When we sit quietly and focus on our breath, the body begins to relax. The heart slows down, the blood pressure lowers, and the nervous system finds balance. Even a few minutes of daily meditation can bring powerful changes. People who meditate often sleep better, think clearer, and feel healthier. But meditation does not only touch the body, it changes the way we see life itself. Imagine a stormy sky. Clouds are dark, winds are wild, and rain falls heavily. But above those clouds, the sky is always blue and calm. Meditation helps us reach that blue sky inside ourselves. Problems may still exist, but we are no longer crushed by them. We learn to face difficulties with strength and peace. Instead of reacting with anger or fear, we respond with understanding and calmness. Meditation gives us the power to choose our response instead of being slaves to our emotions. Another gift of meditation is focus. In today's world, the attention of people is constantly divided. A phone notification pulls us one way, social media pulls us another, and endless advertisements fight for our eyes and ears. The result is a scattered mind that struggles to stay with one thing. Meditation trains the mind to focus, just as exercise trains the body to become stronger. A student who meditates regularly can study better because their attention does not wander so easily. A worker who meditates can complete tasks with clarity instead of confusion. Focus is like a sword, and meditation sharpens it. Meditation also deepens relationships. Often, conflicts with others arise because we are not really listening. We are too busy with our own thoughts and emotions. But meditation teaches us to be present, to listen deeply, and to understand others with compassion. When the heart is calm, patience grows naturally. We do not rush to judge or to fight. We learn to see that others, just like us, are also carrying struggles and pains. This understanding creates kindness, and kindness is the foundation of healthy relationships. It is also important to remember that meditation is not about perfection. It is not about stopping all thoughts forever or living like a saint. It is about practice. Just as we eat daily, sleep daily, and breathe daily, meditation must also become a daily habit. Even 10 minutes of sitting quietly can plant seeds of peace that grow throughout the day. Slowly, meditation stops being only a practice we do in silence. It begins to flow into daily life. Walking can become meditation. Eating can become meditation. Talking and listening can also be meditation. Because meditation is awareness, and awareness can be present in every moment. Many people believe they are too busy to meditate, but this is like saying we are too thirsty to drink water. The busier the life, the greater the need for meditation. Even a few breaths of conscious silence in the middle of a crowded day can bring strength and freshness. Meditation does not demand hours. It asks for sincerity. If we give it even a little time daily, it gives us a treasure in return, a treasure of peace, health, and joy. Meditation also helps us to know ourselves deeply. Often, we live on the surface of life, busy with work, entertainment, and worries. But meditation takes us inward, where the deepest truths lie. In silence, we begin to hear the quiet voice of our heart, the wisdom that is always present but often ignored. This inner wisdom guides us better than any book or teacher. It helps us understand who we are, what we truly want, and what direction our life should take. Many people discover their true purpose in life through meditation, because in silence, the heart speaks. Another power of meditation is that it brings joy without needing external things. Usually, we connect happiness with outside objects, money, success, possessions, or praise. But such happiness is fragile. If the object disappears, the happiness disappears too. meditation teaches us to find joy within ourselves. When the mind is still, a natural happiness rises from the heart, a happiness that does not depend on anything outside. This inner joy is steady, like a flame that does not go out in the wind. Meditation also connects us to something larger than ourselves. Some call it God, some call it the universe, and some simply call it life. In silence, we feel that we are not separate from the world. We are part of it. The trees, the rivers, the mountains, the stars, and all living beings are connected with us. This realization fills us with humility and love. We no longer feel lonely because we understand we belong to the great family of existence. It is worth remembering that meditation is not about escaping reality. It is about facing reality more clearly. Instead of running away from pain, meditation teaches us to look at it with courage. When we sit in silence, we may meet our fears, anger, or sadness. At first, this may feel uncomfortable, but slowly, meditation gives us the strength to accept these feelings without being destroyed by them. In this acceptance, healing begins. Pain loses its power when we face it calmly. For young people especially, meditation can be a great companion. The challenges of studies, friendships, career choices, and the pressure of society can feel overwhelming. Meditation helps young minds stay calm, focused, and confident. It gives the strength to resist negative habits and the clarity to make wise choices. A young person who learns meditation carries a powerful tool for the rest of life, a tool that will support them in every challenge and every success. The journey of meditation is a lifelong journey. There is no final destination where one can say, "Now I am perfect." Every day is a new beginning. Some days the practice may feel deep and beautiful, and some days the mind may resist. But this is natural. What matters is not perfection, but consistency. Meditation is like watering a plant. If we water it daily, even if only a little, it will grow. If we forget it for weeks, it will dry. In the same way, meditation requires gentle, daily care. The power of meditation is real, and it is available to everyone. It does not depend on religion, culture, or status. Whether a person is rich or poor, young or old, busy or free, meditation belongs to them. It is the birthright of every human being to experience inner peace. And the door to meditation is always open, waiting for us to step through. The world outside will always be noisy, but within each human being is a space of silence. Meditation is the key to that space. In that silence, we discover strength, peace, clarity, and joy. In that silence, we discover who we truly are. And when we know ourselves, life becomes not a burden, but a beautiful journey. So, whenever the world feels heavy, whenever the mind feels restless, remember this simple truth. Just sit, breathe, and be. Meditation is not far away. It is right here, waiting in the stillness of this very moment. Once we enter it, we realize the greatest treasure of life was never outside. It was always within us.